Why this is high time to get into AI? If you look at the human civilization, how have things evolved over the years? It actually came up in 4 stages. Number 1 is when human invented the steam engine. Earlier, people used to put a lot of manual effort to move things, to travel, but after steam engine, it turned automatic. Second is when human invented the electricity. And the third happened when human invented the internet. Things turned digital. Can you imagine ordering food online 20 years back? To buy sweets, you had to go to the sweet shop, or to buy clothes, you had to go to the market and buy. But today, you can order food online, you can order clothes online. If you want to visit a doctor earlier, there was no other option but to go to the clinic, wait for your turn and then see the doctor. But now you can do it online. You can learn things online, you can attend classes online. 20 years back, it was not possible. Similarly, to book a cab 10 years back, you had no way but to go out on the street and find a cab. But today, you can book a cab online. You want to book a flight ticket and you can do it online. So you can think of anything and you can do it online, and it is a never ending list. So that way, if you think, anything and everything that is available in the market today are actually available online as well. Every aspect can be covered online today, and that is the power of digital. Digital revolution has penetrated in every aspect of our lives. And that was the 3rd industrial revolution. And guess what is the 4th industrial revolution coming? That is AI. And what AI will do? Everything you see today where people are putting some sort of manual effort would be automated. It's like intelligence will be added to the system. Now, what are those industries that have already adopted AI 100%? Number 1 in this list is banking. Maybe 20 years back, the bank manager used to decide whether to give a loan or not to give a loan, which customer to approve, which customer to decline. And he used to check, a checklist of maybe 20 parameters like did you miss payment, did your check bounced, so on and so forth. And it was the bank manager's decision whether to approve or decline. But today, it's no longer a bank manager's decision. It is decided by a machine learning algorithm. This machine learning model is trained on top of customer characteristics and future default probability. These machine learning models can work much more unbiased, and you don't need any human to run these models. In banking, it's not just about the approve decline decision. There are also other decisions like in collection, whether to give you a top up or not. What is the interest rate to offer? Everything today is decided by these machine learning algorithms. Banking industry is probably the first industry which has adopted machine learning 100%. And this is not just in India, it is across geographies, across continents. Now, along with banking, next is probably insurance. In insurance, in case of a fraud claim, whether the claim is a fraud, previously the manager probably used to check manually, but today it's done by AI. In case of a lead coming digitally, if the customer visits the website and leaves his phone number, will he buy the insurance or not? Again, it is done by machine learning algorithm. And if the machine learning algorithm is giving a high probability, only then the executive is calling that customer. Otherwise, that customer is sent to the self-serve journey. That is how machine learning is coming in. And then what is upcoming? All the cars that you see out on the road today, a driver is driving those cars. But very soon you will see that these are all driverless cars. So the data is being gathered. There are many car manufacturers who have fitted cameras inside the cars, and those cameras are gathering the data. It's been years that they are gathering the data. Once the data is enough, once the AI models have a 99.99% accuracy, that day probably we won't need a human to drive a car. Probably the auto-driven or the self-driven cars will be much more safer than a human-driven car, and that day is not far. Then think about medical diagnosis. Today you want to do a blood test, they'll collect your blood sample, and on top of that someone will actually check in the microscope and do a blood count. Think that tomorrow using computer vision algorithm it is getting done. Imagine if you have a bad throat, instead of going to the doctor, you are opening an AI app. You are opening your mouth and the AI app is scanning your throat, and it's using computer vision and NLP for diagnosis and is prescribing you the medicine. Imagine that tomorrow surgeries are getting done fully AI assisted, automatic and accurate, and that day is not far. The medical diagnosis and the healthcare industry is working on a lot of AI initiatives and is going to witness a very big impact of AI in very near future. Then you see the coffee machines everywhere. It can make your coffee with the right mixture. Then why can't it make your butter chicken masala? Yes, it can. And it's coming. AI can do that. And that way, it's not just self-driven cars, medical diagnosis or automated cooking. In many countries, you would see that the guest management in the hotels and restaurants, it's entirely automated and is driven by robots. Today, you are already getting the sales calls, the recorded calls that asks you, are you interested for the loan or are you interested for the product? But now these calls do not have the intelligence. But very soon you will see that you can do a conversation with this voice. You already see something called chatbot. Very soon these chatbots will be added intelligence. These will be used as the sales tools. And then you really wouldn't need a sales guy on the fields anymore. So like that, everything will be revolutionized. AI will penetrate into everything. Next 30 years belong to AI. And like when digital came in, many traditional jobs turned obsolete. Similarly, as AI is coming in, many traditional jobs that you see today will turn completely obsolete. So this is the right time to get into AI to be future-proof. At Scientist Express, we teach machine learning and artificial intelligence along with industry use cases, exactly what you need to transition into the new age AI career today. We have 100 plus success stories across 43 countries, and we also provide live job support post-career transition during the initial months as you get settled in the new job. So what are you waiting for? Join Scientist Express today and be future ready. For those of you who are new to our channel and like the type of content we share, please subscribe to Scientist Express and hit the like icon. And please do not hesitate to write back to us with your comments and questions, or feel free to call us on the numbers that are given below. Thank you.